And in this wireframe mode, we can see right the way through as if the entire model were made of glass. So in order to see a model more clearly, we will go back to the concept of shading and rendering. Now we have standard shading, and we've explored that one once before. We also have hidden line removal, which purely shows the model as a drawing, and this alone is actually quite a useful tool because it does allow you to pick a particular spot, not be concerned at all about color, and you could, if you wanted to, print this out and add your details manually. However, there are smarter ways of doing things, and we can certainly explore those as we go. And we can also use what's called OpenGL rendering. But before we do that, we need to look at the concepts, and let's just go to standard rendering for the moment. If I was to right click on, say, the swimming pool and choose materials, I can actually apply textured materials to the surfaces. So rather than just being blocks of color, we can choose bitmaps or JPEG files that represent the water in this case, or grass or stone or timber. And you can see here that we're currently working with water 1 JPEG file, and we can have a look at some of the other files that are available. The software comes with a wide array of very useful textures, but of course you can also use ones that you create yourself by taking digital photographs or by downloading the many thousands of textures that are available on the internet. If I press W on the screen here, we'll go down and you'll notice we've found our water. So I'll just select that one, and I only have to tell the software what size that particular image represents, and I'd like it to represent 1200 wide by 1200 high. If I had underneath this pool a structure worth looking at, then I would also set a transparency level so that we could partially see through the surface of the water to the surface of the swimming pool underneath. But I haven't modeled that, so this time I'll just leave the transparency set to 0. Now, once that's in place, and I have actually adjusted some of these others prior to you seeing them, I could now shade it with OpenGL shading, and you can see that that water is now clear and visible. Let's zoom in nice and close to have a look at that. And as you can see, the water looks fairly real. We have stones, we have timber on the decking, we have grass in the grassed area, and of course we can rotate it around, look at it from other angles. And zoom out. The further away you're zoomed in this mode, the quicker it is for you to actually be able to manipulate the view. So a wise person will zoom out, select the view they want, and then zoom back in again and work on the particular area they wish to work in.